Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so as promised in our last episode, we are going to start working on the barge today. We are going to go ahead and, so one of our viewers, Sarah, and I'm sure the Mr. and Mrs. Sarah team are commenting that they posted really awesome comments on some of the stuff they like to see happen and some of the things that are they've caught for me. Like, for example, right there, see, right there, that one light is blue. They're all four lights. So yeah, I gotta get that fixed real quick here while we're looking at it. So they said that, I think that was interior light number 7. So let's see. Was that interior light 7? Chandelier. Those are the ones upstairs. So let's go to int. All right, let's take a look here. Good call. Thank you very much. So let's go to that. Why was that one blue? That's weird. Okay, so it's now in line with the rest of them. Just keep yourself in check there, buddy. We'll go through and get a paint job on this coming up pretty soon. The connectors they were asking about are online, except the tubing underneath. You were correct in that. The tubing underneath did not get completed. The reason the reason I didn't complete them is because, as you pointed out, this container blocks the grandness of that. So I was contemplating just removing this container altogether. What I think about doing is doing a series of these slim containers along this wall to a bank of assemblers. But I'm not sure yet how to map this room out, so that's kind of why I haven't gone too far into where this is at. So this will all change. I'm gonna stop shaking the camera like that. This will all change here very soon. I want to get our facilities online in a way that we can produce the parts we need to make these changes. And with that, I'm not going to carry those one at a time. We're going to grab the Scorpion. Well, another thing that they brought up was that the blueprint is out of date for the Kestrel shuttle, which I was aware of. I just hadn't made the new copy yet, so I'll go take care of that by the end of this episode. Let's see if I can do this here. So I've been making mention of it for a while now, that I'm working on getting a server together with some friends. We just got done doing stability testing on the server, and things are looking good. So I'm hoping here very soon we will be actually doing recording and getting full-blown episodes out to you guys. Let's see here. Let's go to Scorpy here. Scorpy. Let's see, let's go to let's just add welder. And we're gonna do that. And here we want haulers. 16,000 steel plates. That's right where we're wanting to go with this. So again, I'm not going to be doing this on camera. I just want you guys to see where we're going with stuff. So I'm going to get these all loaded up. We don't need these, actually. Right now we just need a ton of steel plates. That's pretty much all we need. So that's full, that's full. 290 these. We're going to go ahead and leave those there, actually. I'm going to take those out. Yeah, let's go to the cargo container now. Maxed out. We do not need 1900 reactor components right now. We don't need those. We don't need these. We do not need those. Alright, so I think we're doing good here. Alright, so that's going to do that. Let's go get the barge worked on. Oh no, I forgot. Every time we dock this, we lose uranium out of our reactors. It didn't happen to this one. It happens on the Reaper every time we dock it though, doesn't it? Oh, so one of the things that they were talking about, the Sarah team, Mr. and Mrs. Sarah, was that I forgot, we parked the barge over here. Putting some like runway lights. I really do plan on doing that. I kind of liked the intro video for when they added LCD panels, how they added sensors and all that kind of fun stuff to the way ships come in and land. So I'm going to do something like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and weld this up, and I will come back when we get this all in place. And yeah, so see you on the other side of the cut. Okay, so we're back, and I believe I'm done welding. I'm going to kind of park the Scorpion here, like so. Make sure I get. I only got one on there. I think I need to. I want to fix that. Let's pan around the other side. All right, there we go. That looks better. Make sure you're secure. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb in. I think we're done. I'll go over some things here in a second that I did. First, we're going to go ahead and move it away from the station. Get this big guy moving. Alright, so turn my dampeners off. It's kind of sketchy, but what we're doing, I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to do this, and now I'm going to thrust away. Just give it a little tap. So that's all on inertia right now. Doesn't take a lot. Once this thing's moving, it really just takes off. Alright, now we're going to give it some roll. Really need to add some more gyroscopes. So on the plus side, I don't hear a lot of banging and clanking and all that stuff. So I don't hear any actually. So that's good. Alright. Turn our inertial dampeners back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back up right side. And then we're going to bring it back around to the other side of the station. So before we do that, I want to give you a little tour on the outside, let you see that the entire exterior is finished welding. I added some angled pieces on the corner of the tower. Those were missing. Those were waiting to accept new parts. So those are all done. The moon pool has been relocated to the center of the ship and be in line with the cargo container, which we'll go underneath there in a second. Check that out. So over here we have that second hole in front of the moon pool. That's going to be where our droppers are. So when we go over to the where the where's the Reaper at? There he is. I guess when we go over there, we'll be able to drop our ore out of here and into that. So we are going to, actually we're going to stay here, but we're going to roll. So we're not fighting gravity with the other ships in the area. Because the Kestrel's putting out her own gravity well. So we don't want those two ships fighting each other. Right. Yeah, I think probably 2 more gyros. Maybe 4 more. And then the ship will actually handle quite a bit better. Right now, the ship handles great. Acceleration-wise, might want to put a couple more of those thrusters in. You know, I've been talking about that for a while. I'm not quite sure yet on its overall stability-wise. So, let's see here. Are we good? Bring it up just a little bit. We're actually going to bring it in, too. Oh, man, I just thought about something. That industrial thruster on the front of this thing could just totally melt everything in front of it, so I need to be careful about that. A massive flamethrower there. Alright, so we're going to bring this over here, and let's bring it... We're going to come down and to our right. How are we looking here? Alright, that looks good, pretty good. Alright, cool, cool. And I think that'll do. A little bit more. Looking at that front right corner. Oh yeah, we're not even close. Okay, we're closer than we thought. I don't want to crush those panels. I think that'll do there. I think let's give it a little bit of forward pitch. Cool. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so let's go ahead and climb down. I'm getting better at parking these larger ships. Because this would have been sketchy in the past. Now I would have been terrified to do it. Kind of cool if I could put a ramp like up onto there. So, alright, there's that. Might recess these back 1 block. So we can bring this in flush. Because not everybody can park like a Kestrel can. Which we need to fix that up full time. Later project. So next up we need to go get the Reaper. Let's go around or through? Let's go through. I bang into everything on my way through. So the Sarah team, one of the things they had brought up a couple of videos back is to make a tow truck. Actually, that's one of my favorite things. I really enjoy making those. Usually I capture one of the large mining transports, and I use that. For those of you who play, there's a mining transport that has 4 landing gears on the front, kind of like this, and it's really long. It's a whole string of large cargo containers. That's actually my favorite ship to grab, and that's exactly what I use it for, and I usually call it the tow truck. So, what's going on here? What just happened? Oh, that modded component. Oh, I was just telling you guys about that in the other episode. Okay, it doesn't have anything in it. I was just telling you guys about that, how it, the modder did that. That's very frustrating. That's why I don't really enjoy just dumping mods into my series without testing them. I always end up regretting it. about that. Connector small, connector large. I like the connector. I really do like the changes he made. It just twofold. One, replacing the default connector in the game. I think that's a bad thing to do. And two, not orienting your model the same way that the vanilla one was placed. That was fault too. Other than that, thumbs up. Yep, see, all of these are wrong. These are all supposed to be facing down. Every single one of these is... I'm perturbed right now. Okay. Well, so gives me something to fix off camera, right? And where are we going? We're going this way. This ship is so nice to handle. It's fast, it's agile. It just gets the job done. And we're going to bring it around like so. And see if this is a large enough opening for the in the barge for this to fit in. So it's lowered down. Does not look like it's big enough. If it is exactly the right size. Whoa, like a glove. And so yeah, in theory, we could either bring it in and dock. Actually, we would not be able to dock, will we? Alright, so I need to make that one block. And then we'll bring it in. We'll actually lock the down here. Alright, so it fits in here quite nicely. Oh, but man, was that a tight fit or what? Holy cow. And none of that was pre-measured. Wow, that's a tight fit. If I had made this thing one block longer, it wouldn't have fit in here. Yeah, see, we won't be able to dock up straight away because we would have to be out to here to hit a connector. So what I might do is put a connector right here on those conveyors, on that conveyor system. So when we dock to the deck, we will dock to the connector all in one shot. So I think I might just do that instead. So, oh, we got some unfinished pipes over there. Ooh, that's bad. What are those connected to? Those were connected to reactors, right? I've got a few more blocks in here. I don't think these ones are needed, actually. These ones, yes. I need to go outside, check if those are needed. Do that real quick. No, they're not. Okay, so you'll know if you need blocking on the inside when you have a seam on your 45-degree angle parts. If you see this ribbing, this seam on any of these, then you need an internal block. That's what it's kind of showing, that there's a gap there, but there isn't, so we're gonna weld those up. Okay, that's a port through. It's been a while since we've been inside this ship, so okay, let's go ahead and just do this here. Got some more. Yeah, just enough. we're just going to go ahead and weld these ones up because they're nearly complete and it'll take forever for us to grind them down. So what do we need to put? We were going to put more than one reactor, but Havoc was foolish and didn't realize he could put this over here and not need all this piping because the door would have been touching here. So I'm going to have to move that. I'll do that another time, but that's going to need to change. Let's see, what else? Okay, so let's look at putting a connector on here, I think. I'm going to put a conveyor tube. Thusly. Sure. Let's put it right side up. And then we're going to put, let's move the Reaper forward. Just a little bit. There we go. Wrong key. And we're going to hit this. Yeah, see how large that is? Not sure about this. I am not sure about this. We're gonna have to do this each time. Granted, this part will be easier because I'm gonna take those blocks out that we just collided with. So, that's what I'm afraid of, is doing that. It is what it is. I'm not going to be able to get around that. So, I see I already dented that with the drills. Alright, so go ahead and grind these down. Boom, grinding steel plates. Everybody's favorite mini game. Make sure those are all there. Alright. So that's going to make the transition a little easier. Just a little bit. Ah, I have a wrong key. Oh, wow. 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 Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Wow. Structural integrity compromised. I'd like to see your space license and space registration and space insurance, please. Oh, hey, there's a block just kind of floating here. Oh, blah. Way to go, Havoc. Way to go. Alright, so that's fun. That gives me something else to do. Fix the Reaper. Actually, what I might end up doing is making the Reaper a little smaller. So that might not be entirely a bad thing that happens. I think we might end up shortening it down. Maybe to about here. Make that a little bit easier to see for next time. We're going to do this. Here. Yeah, let's go with red. Let's remove from here. Oops. Somebody spilled paint on the deck of the ship. So, alright, so this looks like we're going to be doing our next episode is working on the Reaper. Might make it a touch shorter than even that. This was overkill to begin with, and I was aware of that going into this, so I need to fix that. I need to go, let's see, that button, that button, that button. So I was going to ask you guys, I really like the paint job on the Kestrel, that bronze and orange color. I'm thinking about carrying the bronze across the entire fleet and then changing the stripe based upon the ship. What do you guys think of that? So this whole thing would be that bronze color right there, and then we add a stripe based upon what part of the fleet it belongs to. I really like color coding ships to be all one thing, like the Scorpion's yellow, so all of our construction ships would be yellow kind of thing. So let's take a look, see what this looks like. Go all bronze here. I don't know if this is bronze, but it's what I want to call it, so it's bronze. We're saying this is bronze now. This is the new bronze, guys. Alright, so I'd like to know what you guys think, though, about, you know, like, doing the stripe as a different color. I think that'd be an interesting way to tie the fleet together, but give them some individuality as well. There's a panel not done here. Why is there a seam there? Why is there a seam there? There shouldn't be a seam there. Okay, it's gone. It just was glitching out for some reason. So, we're painting the ship. We're painting the ship. You know, we're going to start getting to the point where, you know, this is going to be pretty important, you know, what color things are. So right now, you know, we want to get lights on stuff, and we're going to start getting some of the more detail work done. And this is where we're at. You know, some of the detail work's getting done to the ships that are getting near completion. So on the station specifically, we will be adding more and more lights as we get more and more of the sections of the station squared away. But for now, we need to get trying to get everything painted. So that looks like we got most of it. So, yeah, we know as we get more and more of the ship squared away, we will continue to add more decorations to it as well. Because the last thing I want to do on the station is get a section of it painted up and everything, and then we're not even going to do anything with that section, or we're going to tear it all apart. So that bronze doesn't look too bad on the heavy armor. So then we would just figure out a way... Oh, we missed a spot. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I was flying around. And there we go. All right. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, and then we add a stripe on it somewhere, like probably like around the tower at the top and the bottom. Probably around the collectors there. And carry that stripe somehow to the bottom. Maybe kind of like a band, like we do on the Kestrel, to where it's like a 3 or 4 wide band that goes all the way down and around, back around to the other side. So let me know what you guys think, and then we'll do the same thing with this guy. We'll paint him up all the same color, the bronze, and then we'll give him a stripe somewhere, somehow, to denote what part of the fleet he belongs to. And then we'll just carry that around on other ships as we work on them. Like we work next time we work on the Scorpion, we'll bronze it up and paint it yellow with a stripe. So, alright, gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. I've derped enough and broke enough things, but we made lots of progress. The barge has come along nicely. So, let me know what you guys think about the paint job in the comments. And, yeah, as usual, this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.